Don't like heights. Don't look down. Hello guys, good afternoon from St David's in Pembrokeshire. Just on our way, well, I'm on my way to St Non's, which is, there's a little chapel and a little bay here on the coastal path, about halfway roundish on the coastal path. The coastal path itself is, I think it's 186 miles long, so you can walk that the whole distance if you want. Passes are over 40 beaches and some very interesting scenery and breathtaking sights. Not walking down the coast path today, just taking you to the area. St Non's is St David's mother, and St David is which the area, the town, well I should say the city, is named after. Also, interestingly enough, St David's, the city, has a population less than 2,000, making it one of the smallest cities in the world. It's tiny, it's got 3 pubs, a shop, a couple other places to eat and that, and to be fair, other than when the tourists are here, it's a very quiet place. Okay, the weather's not that great. It was lovely this morning, but the clouds come in, so I'm going to get down to the coast to show you some footage. It's about 10-15 minute walk here from St David's itself, so nice little walk. There's many routes here, there's paths, trails, plenty of ways you can come. I'm just coming one of the little country lanes, which is the quickest way. Put the drone up, get you some footage, and show you a little bit about this area before we go into St David's itself, and show you around there and things to do, as well as the cathedral. This is the well of St Non's, and as it says here, ancient monument, St Non's well. This well is said to have sprung up during a thunderstorm when St David was born about 500 years after death. Its waters erupted to cure infirmities. Oh, I won't be drinking that, I know that much. Oh, there's a lot of history here, this site. So here is the remains of the old chapel, and the chapel is, I think, just over 1,500 years old. Oh, well, what I should say, what's left of the chapel, the ruins. Oh, like I said, if you want to, I'm not a historian, if you want to know more about the history and that's your thing, you can get onto the internet. There's a lot of information. So St David's Cathedral website, that has a lot of information about the area. There's a couple of other websites, Wikipedia, and a few other local ones, which is a good resource of information. Okay, change of plan again. I'm walking around to Porthclais, so I started walking, was enjoying it, so I thought I might as well come here and show you here. This is a lovely little place, lovely little old port where you can, the water comes in, fills it completely, I should say harbour, fills it completely, and then at low tide it goes out altogether. Leaves all the boats sat on the sandy bottom. Porthclais from the coastal path. It's the best way in. A lot of people drive here. There is a car park at the bottom with a little shop, a little ice cream shop, snack bar. Some people bring the boats and launch them from there, the boats and the canoes and the kayaks, but I think this is the best way to come in, because you come in over the top and you can see everything. You can walk down onto the sea bearing wall. I just think it shows the area in a better light when you're walking this way, particularly on a beautiful day. Sadly we haven't got that today. We've got grey. These structures that you can see here were used for over 350 years to burn limestone, and then that was sprinkled in the fields as fertilizers, and it was also used to create mortar for construction. Well, I can't think of many buildings or industrial sites that would last 350 years nowadays, but then again, when you look at how they built everything back then, and they built it to last. One thing about the United Kingdom, so Wales, England, Scotland, Northern Ireland, it's got a lot of history, a lot of history. Most places in Europe do. Europe, a lot of it was lost in the wars. First World War and the Second World War. A lot of that information is distorted, or the sites were damaged, but fortunately here in Wales there's tons of it. Castles, ports, forts, and this is stealing this line off somebody else. I don't know who said it because I can't remember, but I was watching them on YouTube, and he was American living in the UK, and he was explaining to his American brothers and sisters that there's doorknobs in the UK older than the United States of America, which is very true. There's many old things. It's everywhere. Some things is cool, like some of it keeps it's history, it keeps in with things, and then other times they let things go. They could do better with them. Could, you know, they could upkeep them, put them to good use, or even just keep them for the tourism aspect. But it is what it is. Walking back to St David's, we've got some low hanging clouding, so I was gonna go back, get the drone out and get the footage around the cathedral right away, but I'm probably gonna hang on towards this evening, hopefully give it a chance to break and the sky to clear, and then get around the cathedral and show you that. That's a wonderful piece of history right there. Magnificent building, looking on 1500 years again there. Quick interruption, guys, don't forget, if you like what you see, if you enjoy this video, if you enjoy the other stuff we're producing, please don't forget to give it a like, give it a share to your friends, and if you're on YouTube, press the bell button. This is going to help us notify you when we produce new content, and by liking and sharing, you're helping us to get found by other people. Hi guys, we're down at St David's Cathedral. We left it to the next day because the weather turned and it wasn't good enough for filming. So we come down in the morning. It's now nearly 8 o'clock, and we wanted to get down early to beat the crowds and show you why it's nice and quiet. So we've got two parts of the cathedral. We've got the old part, which is here. This is roughly 1500 years old. And then we have the new part, which is, I say new, it's still in use, and we're around 1100 years old here. It's a lovely grounds to come and walk. There's plenty of places for you to walk through, see, with lots of little tracks and paths off the place. But it does in season, so in the school holidays particularly, so late June through to early September, it does get busy here. So better in the first, if you sorry, if you prefer to come down when it's quieter, either early mornings, later evenings, or outside of those hours. Sorry, either early mornings, if you prefer to come down when it's quieter, early mornings, later evenings, or out of season. Get the place very, very quiet. The old part of the cathedral is closed at the moment due to coronavirus. But to be fair, you can still get a very good view and see within the grounds from outside of it, just over the wall. So they do charge you to go in the old bit, which I suppose helps keep the money circulating and with the upkeep of the grounds. But being brutally honest, there isn't that much in there to really go at and see. So if you're deeply into history, it's it certainly could be worth going in, having a look. But for a lot of people, popping their head over the wall, having a little walk around, it might be sufficient. So I'm all up for people paying and supporting the area, like I've mentioned before. But I just want to be frank and honest. I don't want people to go in and pay for things and then be disappointed. If you're into history, knowing more about the past, then do it. If you're expecting to see all sorts of weird and wonderful things in there, you might be a little bit disappointed.